Kabukicho Night Festival Overview. For the ARs, Sphinx Ose AR. There are a few transients to give concentration for this AR's advantage, but the CP effect is weak. Tsukuyomi Kresnik. Drain skill reduction can mess with some enemy skill triggers, but darkness only bothers transients who need their CS. Ogres Nightlife. The when hit charm effect can be used by tanks, but beware of charm immune enemies. Because an old AR, the obstruct resistance does not start at 100%. Ogresses Dream. Equipped on a transient who moves anyway, the glint can help with skill triggers, but don't overestimate the effect. As an example, the chance for either the 80% base glint or 9% skill to trigger only raises to 98%. Still, an AR slot does not take up a team slot for a support. The magic defense only matters when facing enemies with the weapon type. The Smokey God Sandayu AR. I wanted this AR for the art. It's an anti-debuff AR, alias get purification, but the self only 30 to 60% remove debuff, but when hit can be triggered multiple times. Anti-debuff situational but becomes important against certain debuffs. Kresnik Ellie. The movement expansion is nice for repositioning, but HP steal only a fixed amount at 30 to 60%. Ellie 5-star skill evolution. Ellie's playstyle is to move to debuff enemies, tank damage, then have advantage against them. With their charge, possesses front row enemies for them to deal damage to their allies. The skill evolution buffs rates, gives their anti-debuff and remove buff, and the knee debuff meant to finish the possessed enemies she gave guts. Ellie is dependent on enemy formation and for the front row enemies to deal enough damage to the back row ones. The new debuff is a double-edged sword, can help her finish possessed enemies, but if they can't deal enough damage, the fatal dot kills them too early. Halloween Ellie did not get the skill evolution. She is a healer but also reduces enemy HP with healing reversal or steals/absorbs HP. She does not have death buff, just darkness, attack reduction and possession. Also hit low HP enemies because HP reduction will leave them at 1 HP. Sphinx. His focus is debuffs and weapon change. Weapon change magic to allies helps new players to clear Tal and some wide maps. His skill evolution added skills to enemies after buff for weapon change blow, and also after debuff they get minus 800 HP. Halloween Kresnik. He's a moving damage dealer who does not need to move every turn. The issue is that most other movers want to move every turn, so Kresnik has only synergy with a few transients, himself as friend support included. His skill evolution is very awkward. It gives him more self-healing, but also limit at FAP less than 61%, so he will trigger limit not at full strength or just when guards triggers. Halloween Tsukuyomi. He is a buffer/debuffer who can deal some damage with crit plus on phase turn 3. For his skill evolution, his distribution all debuffs rate got buffed up to 60%, also glint and combo make it 70% 2 times for a chance of 91% to trigger. Halloween Sandayu. Unfortunately got no skill evolution. He is a self-buffing damage dealer/tank who can also spread buffs. The issue is that his buff skill triggers are on phase turn, counts turns of the phase, and spread buffs on total turns. So if the turn counts desynchronize, he can spread his own buffs, but Elivet's set bit is to give him other buffs to spread. The AR banner has situational useful ARs. The 4-star transients are good, but 5 stars have flaws in their kits.